Hello everyone, welcome to Empress Moon Tarot 777. My name is Kimmy. Very happy to have you at my channel today. I have been gone for a long time. I need to explain my absence. Some of you may have, not all of you keep up with my community tab up on YouTube. You can get to it when you're at the channel, just scroll up at the top, there's like tabs up at the top, and community is off to the right. And so when you click that community tab, I put posts in there. Sometimes you'll see it, sometimes you won't. When it comes up in your subscription feed. So do be sure to check in that if you see me gone for a while. So, oh my goodness, what a week and a half. It was really rough. So I do have permission to express to you exactly what happened. And so I will be doing that here in just a moment. But for those of you that are brand new to my channel, please be sure to click that lovely subscribe button down below. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up on this button as well, so you can help it to get out to other people that might be in need. So this is going to be the December monthly reading for whichever zodiac sign you chose. Each will have the same introduction, so if you're going to go check your moon, your rising, or your Venus signs for additional information, then please be sure to just, fast forward through through this on the next video. Oh my, sorry about that noise. Oh my guys, so Friday after Thanksgiving, I got a call from a nurse at the hospital in the trauma room indicating that my presence was needed at the hospital. So as a typical Piscean that I am, I immediately was like, all right, no problem. I will be there. I'm on my way. The hospital was about 40 minutes from me, so it took me about 45 minutes to get there. Discovered that this person whom I'm healthcare power of attorney for had been brought in because they thought they were having a heart attack, which as it turns out they were. And they also dealt with, at the exact same time, kidney issues, pneumonia, and as it turns out, the flu. After coding once, they ended up in the ICU, coded it a second time during a heart procedure. And so they spent 6 days in the ICU, and then they were moved to a regular room, at which point we discovered that this person also had the flu. And I was starting to exhibit some symptoms of it, so I was given some meds, sent on my way, came home, was sick for a few days after. So it was just this culmination of a lot of things. They are well, they are at home, I am well, I am here. So I truly, truly want to thank each and every one of you for being so patient, waiting for me to come back, for all the wonderful emails that I received from each and every one of you. For those of you that have donated to the channel in my absence, I've not yet had a moment to be able to respond, but I will be shortly. So thank you very much for your donations as well. So this is going to be the monthly for December. Please keep in mind that the energy can extend beyond that time, or if you're ever drawn back to this video at a later date, it may be your reading then. Just a forewarning that during the month of December and January, I'm also working another job at the same time as doing YouTube. So some of the uploads for YouTube may be sporadic. For those of you that are on Patreon, you shouldn't see much of a disruption there. But I just wanted to make you guys aware that there may be some sporadic uploads, over the next couple of weeks. So just to give you a forewarning. Thank you very much for being a part of my soul tribe and for being up here on the channel. I appreciate you all. Thank you also for showing me that you value me and through your encouragement in email. Thank you so much. So have a beautiful December, and I wish each and every one of you good health, happiness, and peace. Bye-bye. Hello, Aries. Welcome to your December 2019 reading for Aries Sun, Moon, Rising signs. Aries, we had a card come out in the pre-shuffle, which we're going to address here for just a moment, and then we're going to move on to the December reading. So we received calling in your soulmate. There may be some of you, this won't be for everybody, but there may be some of you that feel rather disconnected from a person you consider a soulmate or a twin flame, or this could be you desiring to have that deep kind of connection, that soulful connection. Whether it's a soulmate or not, you may be desiring that kind of deep soulful connection. Well, this particular card is saying, keep up your prayers, keep up your affirmations, keep up your visualizations, because they are drawing the two of you together. They are drawing this person to you and you to them. And so it's just a really lovely card saying, you know, that that to keep up what you're already doing, because it's bringing your person to you. All right, Aries, let's see what we have for the collective. We will be doing a typical 9-card spread. First row is past, anytime before this reading. Second row is present. That's a little bit before and a little bit after. And the third is future. So it'll be towards the end of December into January. If at any given point in time you are drawn back to your reading, it could be your reading then, though, so do keep that in mind. The Emperor, the Emperor, the Emperor. All right. Aries, interesting. Please excuse my chair. It's making all kinds of funny noises. I think I need to tighten it down a little bit. All right. So Aries. With the Two of Wands here, this tells me that you've made a decision, a big decision regarding your future. Likely when you were harnessing this energy of the Emperor. The Emperor is a take charge person. From the standpoint of the fact that they plan, they look at things and they determine, you know, what is it that I need to do in order to attract something in my life? What is it that I need to do in order to obtain something in my life? How do I make a business grow? How do I bring in more finances? How do I, you know, put together this, you know, health training plan or something of that nature? It could be any area of your life. But the Emperor sits back and looks at things and says, okay, this is the way that I need to go about bringing something into my life. The Emperor kind of sits back, takes charge, takes control. You know, he's a very strong person. Well, see him holding this, there's a globe or an orb of some sort here, some sort of sphere, could be crystal ball, whatever, looking into the future. And here you are holding the world, holding that sphere, saying, okay, I have decided, see how it's empty here, but it's full here with the world. I have decided what it is that I want to do in my life. I have decided the direction I want to go. I have decided between more than one option. But now I need to figure out how to make it a reality. What kind of actions do I need to take in order to bring about this circumstance, this dream, this goal, this career, this situation, whatever it is that you have chosen to do. Now, as a result of this new direction that you're heading here with the Death card, this new path, this new direction that you see this potential with, you see this beautiful new future with, unfortunately, it requires for you to let something go. Now, you could be letting go of a relationship, you could be letting go of a job, you could be letting go of a home and moving into a new place. You know, you could be packing your bags and moving to a new city. It could be anything, but there's something that has to be left behind in order for you to start this new journey. This could just very simply be an emotional thing that you're tied to. So it could be a hurt or a heartbreak that you dealt with. It could be something that has been mentally plaguing you, some preconceived notion, some idea. It could be anything, but it's something that you have to let go of in order to have this bright new future, and we see you letting go of it here, in order for you to start on this new path, this new trajectory. Now with the Five of Swords here at the bottom of all this, I feel that there's somebody in your life who's not quite understanding what you're trying to convey by your decision, by the direction you're wanting to move in, by what you're releasing in order to move forward. There's somebody in your life who's not quite on the same page with regards to this situation. The two of you are not understanding each other from a communication standpoint. Now, our Five of Swords usually is victory at a price with regards to communication and arguments. But in this particular deck, there's a strong focus on this I, and it says that two people are not seeing eye to eye. There's a need for open and honest and direct communication, one that does not involve emotions, one that does not involve somebody walking away from the conversation, but the two of you sitting down and saying, okay, laying down your swords, saying, okay, we're not going to fight. Let's talk about this so that we can prevent heartbreak. Let's talk about the direction that we're going to move in together, or let's talk about this direction that I'm moving in so that there can be peace between two people. I see currently that does not seem to be working itself out, because immediately following our Five of Swords, we have Justice with unequal scales. The scales are imbalanced, and somebody's not wanting to look at their part they're playing with regards to this communication breakdown. Somebody's not paying attention to the fact that they play a part in the communication struggles. They're choosing to remain combative. That could be you, or that could be your person, Aries. Choosing to feel like their feelings are getting hurt when something is being expressed, rather than looking at it and saying, okay, you know, how can I fix my half of the communication so that we could come to a point of balance and togetherness. Instead, Aries, as a result of this situation and as a result of you having to let something go, after you've made it a decision about your life, you're saying, okay, if you're not going to talk to me properly, and you're not going to understand what it is I'm letting go in order to move forward, and you're not going to be on the same page with me, okay, then things are coming to a stop. I'm not going to open up to you anymore. I'm not going to let you in. I'm going to be a vault where I just sit still. I'm not going to do anything. This is you, Aries, shutting down. Shutting down in December. You can avoid this. You can avoid this state, because this Knight of Pentacles does not move forward at all. You have to have a key to get through, and Aries, you're not telling anybody what the key to get through is. You're just shutting them off entirely. So in order to get past this, you have to find a way to communicate with this person. You have to communicate with them on their level and in their way, because you can't change another person. You can only change yourself. I mean, no disrespect by all this, Aries. This is just what the cards are showing. Now with the Six of Swords, I see you moving away from something. You're moving away from difficulties. You're moving away from these communication struggles. You're moving away from things that, you know, are mentally plaguing you, are you know, causing you any kind of mental struggles, some, you know, communication situations. In order to move forward, in order to sail into the sunset, move forward with enthusiasm. So you are going to be letting that go, but you're letting it go by shutting down and not letting people in. You're choosing not to look at it anymore, but you're still shutting down, not letting people in, and things are out of balance. You can't do that, Aries. You have to get beyond this. You have to get beyond this. Yes, moving away from hurt and heartache is great, but moving away from hurt and heartache by blocking people off is just setting yourself up for more heartbreak and more struggles. So you're going to have to find a way to communicate with this person, whomever this person is, because they are weighing on you. So we have you moving forward with happiness, which is great, with the Sun. and also getting clarity on this communication issue. So towards the end of December or into January, you're going to figure out how to communicate with this person. But that's going to come after a period of rest. So you may need to take some part away from this person, or at least not engage in combative communication, in order to release the stresses of life, in order to release the stress of this difficult communication and gain the clarity that you need to move beyond it. Now with the Ace of Wands, there is a bright new beginning here. You will open up and allow people in, but it's going to take that epiphany moment, something that is going to excite your soul and bring a lot of enthusiasm into your world. And at that point, then you start to break down these walls and break down these barriers to allow somebody in, whomever this person is. So there is positive future movement, but there's something you need to change here with regards to the way you communicate with another person. See if we can get any advice for Aries here with these cards. Advice for Aries, December 2019, please, regarding this communication issue. Change in the wind. Yes, we see that. We see that there's going to be a change. That's wonderful. There's going to be a change. There's going to be a change in the way you communicate with this person. Just a moment, Aries, sorry. Water. Water, water, water. Not for you. That's this situation that you have to let go of. Whatever this is that you have to let go of, that is going to lead you towards this happiness. See the sunshine rising, the sun rising in the distance. Something is not for you. You have to let it go. You have to be okay with letting it go, shutting the door on it and moving forward in your life. A change in the wind. When you do that, then there will be the change. Then things will move in a new direction, a direction of happiness. See what's going on with your love life here, Aries, for December. All right, bear with me. Would help if I actually shuffled them. There we go. All right, one more time. All right, Aries, flirt with your person. It'll lighten the mood here with this difficult communication issue. Flirt, 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 and stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking. Positive thinking will bring you romance. So don't be focused on the negativity. Release it and move towards positive thinking in order to open yourself up a little bit more. Be fun and playful with this person so that you can get beyond these communication issues. All right, Aries, for those of you that are looking for the extended, there is a link down below. For those of you that are looking for dedicated love readings only, visit patreon.com/Empress Moon Tarot. Have an absolutely beautiful December. I'll see you again soon.